Button. Congratulations, you found a very special show on the internet we call Date Night. Yep,
You know?
I fumbled through that. I'm very sweaty. A child decided to wake up all of a sudden. I am DM Matt. I'm a guy who made a thing, and these people are people who play a thing. And these people happen to be Nate, playing the Kraken.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Yep. Couldn't be more sorry about that. But also, Shayfa playing Shayva.
Hey, yeah, I'm still playing.
You're still here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I haven't passed out yet. I'm like 10 minutes in, not even.
We're all proud of you. And last
Yeah.
but not least, there is Ian playing Rimardo. Training montages are on the way. Why are training montages on the way? That is because we're at a super awesome level up area where these guys get to pick a trainer, go pick a person to hang out with, and they're going to give them a stat boost, an ability, and maybe other things depending on what they know. This is I'm going to pop back over to the intro map just so we can kind of talk about where we've been and why we're back here. As you can see, it says we started at Belanomisk, and guess where we're back at? All the way around Redstone, Rhine, Pinewood Pass, and back to Belanomisk. Just so you're aware, that's where we're at. That's because Orbie, the now ruler of Belanomisk, decided it was about time for a 5-day trip. And our players are here now, ready to level up and have some Orbie chat, which is very needed. Because Kraken, what did you discover last week?
That somehow I made something, and now my arch nemesis and the all justice, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. The Kraken had some enemies, and now he's just been told there are now his allies. He's not pumped about it. Yeah, but anyone else have anything I missed on that recap? Anything else sound good we need in there? I have no idea what you just said.
That's just me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I just tried not to be loud. I smashed my knee against my desk really good.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
It's
no.
It's fine. I'm going to die. Okay.
Oh no! Disconnected from the server.
What?
I'm out Steam client.
Timeout Steam client?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know
why-
how that works.
Why are they being so rude?
Yeah. Weird.
Oh, it looks like you're back in now, huh?
I am. It just was a little goof.
A fickle thing, guys. Thanks for sticking around with some technical difficulties. We love them. While we get set up, how about our intro song? 15 seconds of silence. Boom. All right. Well, let's jump over to NATO Vision. NATO Vision is up. You guys are at Orbeez. Having a good time at Belanomisk. Kraken, you're having a not so great time. You're underneath the table.
Yeah.
I believe the rest of the group is above the table, unless you guys would also like to go under the table. The floor is now yours.
Ramar's fine staying above the table.
Okay.
He just kind of like puts the hand under the table and kind of like scratches the Kraken's head comfortingly. like he's his sad lab kind of. Like, it's gonna be okay, Kraken. There's justice. There's justice. There's plenty of justice. Look how much justice you've done since we started hanging out.
There's nothing to say. And probably after a while of like the moans and cries, there's some seawater, and then Barnaby Boulder comes out.
Yep. I was gonna say, we weren't gonna roll for it. Barnaby was just coming.
Yep.
So everyone's feet get a little wet, but Barnaby is here underneath the table.
Classically, he hits his head on the table and then crawls out. Why am I underneath a table?
He was upset.
Yeah, I feel it. My
Yeah.
heart
I'm
is
sorry
in
I left you.
pain. That's all right. I think we are going into a fight. How did it go?
Oh, it went pretty good.
All right, that's good. I'm sure he liked it, but right now he's not doing great.
No, it is a whole thing. He found out some of those he did not like.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we're hanging out in this kind of former ruined city, which now actually seems to be very well organized.
Oh, this must be Belanomisk. I believe Sheva's home. It's looking pretty good. There's chickens. Oh, there's Tiffany. Oh, look at her. I got some sunflowers for you, Tiffany.
Tiffany is just eating whatever she sees around.
He's like, yeah, we managed to keep her safe, unlike my poor hut.
Oh, yeah. Where is MPG? Or
He might be a mushroom.
Or Claymore. Man.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing. I think he might be a mushroom.
Oh, that's a shame.
It really is. He was the best.
Yeah, it is. He could have helped us so much. We're not good with leaving people behind.
No, people really.
We're actually
people
really good at it. We're good at it. We're just not good at leaving people that we.
People should really not travel with us. That's the thing that I'm starting to learn.
Yeah. We killed our robot, lost a hat.
Oh my god, shut up.
Probably one way we can take care or defeat anybody. They just come with us, hang out with us. And then
join our party.
Yeah. They don't understand.
We actually have a higher ratio of killing allies than enemies.
I think that's for all I know, we've really only killed one guy, and then the Time God kind of became an ally, and then we imprisoned him with Orbie, and then
I don't like the word imprisoned. He's more of a house arrest.
More of a forced guest, would you say?
That's not a bad one.
You just said arrest, so
justice was involved.
Still, usually justice was involved, and then imprisonment happens when you're judged by your peers and you found guilty, you're imprisoned.
Mm-hmm. See, I knew I bagged the right guy. How you doing, Barnaby?
I'm doing all right. I'm clearly still alive. There's some. The other guy's really sad right now. My heart is aching. Oh.
Yeah. I like I told him, the Allfather can probably explain it a little bit better.
Well, we'll figure it out. He doesn't understand a lot, and he just has one track. He's just one track guy. What I feel.
Yeah, so I already talked to these guys, but Barnaby.
Yeah.
If you had two choices,
Mm-hmm.
one to kill me by throwing me off the edge, and me exploding, or not doing that, which one would you be inclined to choose?
Well, I gotta weigh in all the facts. Like, if we're going into justice and, court of law, we have to, whether like guilty or not guilty, we got to figure that out.
Yeah.
We have a trial of our peers.
I mean, we could have a trial here, maybe at the end of the 5 days. Little trial of the Orbie.
Well, maybe, possibly, but we got to get everybody that's involved.
Who's going to be on trial?
And who's the judge? Who's impartial? I don't know.
Well, it sounded like you guys wanted to judge me, which is fine. I've got nothing to hide anymore.
Oh, God.
That Orbie. I would not. Unfortunately, you just said the implications just happened there.
Well, see, the thing is, like I told these guys earlier, there's the whole 3 days thing, and I had to do some stuff I didn't like to do, but you know how it goes.
Well,
for the betterment of the world.
I'm just gonna say, a guard just says that he's following orders because, and he's still guilty of killing masses amount of people, even though he was following our orders.
Look at that.
So,
talked myself right in a prison cell. Lock me up.
No. Well, if you want to go with that one, the terms of you being guilty, that's not lock you up, Orbie. It's off the side of the world.
You know.
I'm just saying,
I like the other guy better. He was all about not killing me.
I never said. I'm just saying the case is being built. Well, anyways, I hear we have 5 days at Orbie's, and I'm looking. I don't want to drive a riff now. This is just the logical individual of myself. The scouts have taught me well.
A little bit of context would help. Why did the old daddy want to throw you over the edge?
Well, that would maybe involve us heading over towards the well. Do you guys like to go take a walk? I would be taking a float, but I heard you guys walk, so you guys want to take a walk over to the well?
We do walk.
Do we want Barnaby or the Kraken deciding what to do with these 5 days?
Well,
Slaps him.
As Barnaby's like, well, he's not doing really well. I think he'll just be under the bah.
Oh my God!
I assume the Kraken is taking some cry time.
Yeah, he is just inconsolable right now. He'll just be underneath the table eating.
So really, Barnaby just kind of gets really wet. Yep. Now there's a cheek, like a handprint on his cheek.
It's like the scene in Infinity War where it's like, "Come on, man!" And it's like, "No."
Yep. Yep.
Oh, now I'm just wet and salty. As I was saying, he's not really wanting to come out right now. Whatever he found out and realization that he had is tearing him up real bad.
Oh my God, this is serious.
Don't worry, I'll take every supposed to get gifts or something. 5 days at Orbie's.
Guys, apparently it's like a fully functional city.
So I'll make sure Kraken gets some cool stuff.
Well, that's so kind of you.
Well,
you said the well, right, Orbie?
Yeah. Yeah, the well will give us a great look of kind of our main problem.
Okay, this sounds important.
Okay. Well, I guess we shall investigate.
Well, I'll tell you what. He kind of just his floaty orbness like kind of just goes in a big circle. He goes, eat the leftovers, everybody. And you just see knuckle draggers just dive into leftovers. Guards trying to pick out whatever they don't eat. The masters don't jump to the food. They're pretty well fed just in general because they're better than everyone else. But yeah, you guys would make your way over to the well. Orbie would kind of go through a spiel of, well, this is, like I said, this is what me and the All-Father kind of have our debates over. You know, I'm in the mindset that we're safe here. We don't need to go back down. We don't even know what is back down. We'll see. We'll see when we see, right?
Back down?
Yeah. Like, you guys kind of get to the well, and he just goes, take a peek.
Right. I sure hope this isn't the weird arc of the promise and everything. From Rhiniana Jimmy.
You pulled that off. Wow. Out of game. That was a home run shot right there. Yeah, so Barnaby taking a look.
Yep.
It's a very large well. It's like 5 feet around.
That's a well.
Anyone else taking a peek?
And he's firmly gripping onto the edge because he's afraid someone's going to push him in.
Okay. Orbie just kind of like hovers over a lever, and he goes, "If you want to like maybe get a closer look, you just got to pull that lever. If you want to get an even closer look, just pull it further down." And you kind of look through the well then, Barnaby.
Yep.
And you can just see like what looks like, have you ever been to a bait shop and there's just piles of worms in like a clear container? Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
You're basically looking at the top of said container. It is way down there, miles and miles and miles down. But for some reason you can see it fairly clearly.
I just see it. Are we going fishing?
We're actually doing the opposite. We're intentionally not fishing.
I'm just saying, Dunkelgrot got a beautiful lake. You can, all those worms.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if I pull the lever and I go further, like magnification.
Yeah. Like a thin piece of glass slides now underneath the well, and yeah, you can see a little bit further. Some of the worms are like just now like their arms are fully grown, and then they're pushing up off the ground, and they're just looking around. And sure enough, another worm with like arms and legs starts pointing at them, and then point one direction, then they walk away. So some of the worms are becoming upright walkers.
Well, look at that. Certain religions and godly individuals will definitely disown this.
You're not wrong.
Now, what are those, Orbie?
Those are they kind of take over hosts. We call them flares. Some people call them mind flares. Some people, just call them assholes. But they'll latch on if you let them.
I see that. Yeah. Well, they're definitely not bait.
Well, what they're currently doing, every now and then some of them grow arms and legs and start standing up. It's because they maybe finally found someone who was either still alive or mostly alive down there. They made their way back to the surface and are sentient. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Huh. Well, I'll be dipped. Is that why we're up here?
That's why the All-Father and others were involved, but mostly the All-Father lifted up chunks of what used to be our planet and formed our little floating islands.
Well, you know, can't the All-Father just like take care of these guys? He's all powerful.
The last one tried. Yeah.
So there's a All-Grandfather and All-Father.
It was kind of during, the Great God Purge. There were still quite a few All-Fathers. So one of them was like, I'll try. And then we all had to kill him together.
Ah.
Yep.
Well.
Wait, why did you have to kill him?
Well, he seemed to be infected at least once by one. And, they all kind of talk to each other. So if an All-Father gets taken over by one of those flares, we're all screwed,
I guess, yeah. But Orbie would, so he wants to send you off the edge and potentially blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that save the ground world?
That's his theory.
Mm. But, I don't know how, I don't know what the potency
How hard is it if you blow up?
No.
It's pretty explosive. Usually the entire crust of said, thing explodes almost like giant earthquakes, and everything is obliterated. But then the cool thing about being an orb is you kind of pull it all back together once everything's just dirt and gross.
So you wouldn't really die.
Oh, I would be dead. All the way dead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you just said, things come back. But we would get rid of all those flares, right?
You'd get rid of all those flares. I would be dead. I'm not going to say you would get rid of all the flares. Who knows, right?
Well,
we've already nuked the place once. As legend goes. So.
So they did come back.
Yep, seemed like it.
Another orb?
Yeah, it was actually the story goes. I'm not really one for lore, but some guy walked right into this orb who was encased in this place, and he punched it and exploded the whole planet. Something like that, I guess. Yep.
Well, can we just find a new planet?
It's funny you mention it. Maybe.
That's an option?
Yeah. Because it sounds like, I don't know how these guys got here or all that jazz. But, yeah. If the first orb didn't really do it, I guess, I don't know, are you more powerful? Seems like it.
I'm older. I don't know if us orbs get more potent with age.
Yeah.
Or less, I guess. I don't.
Is there like a nest
of orbs or of flares?
No,
what?
Of flares.
Oh, well, yeah. There's one that has a throne and he sits on it.
Okay. Well, can't we just pinpoint that area and heroic Orbie?
Oh, Orbie starts floating 8 feet up and he goes, "Whoa, man! It's not Romano, you were saying something, weren't you? Right?"
Barnaby just starts writing down a speech for him.
Look, we're just talking here, Orbie. We're spitballing. No such thing as a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
he's just saying
I think I know one bad idea.
No, he's just saying if you had to blow up, that would be a good place to blow up.
I'm just saying, Orbie the hero, and then he goes back to writing.
Could I pitch my option? So that's the All-Father's option.
The great
I've got an option to pick.
What's up, Orbie? Yeah.
So I can tap into people's minds, right? We all know that. You come in contact with me, I go, "Hey, nice brain you got there," right?
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
So what if we make everyone in Terra Luna come touch, or be around me, and I can be like, "You're cool, you've got a flare. That guy needs to die." You're cool. You're cool. Oh, that kid's got a flare. Kill him. You know, something like that.
Are the flares up here?
We
That would also give you direct mind control over every person in Terra Luna, Jace.
I'm sorry. What?
That would give you mind control over every single person in Terra Luna.
It would involve some trust. Yes. It would involve me turning off some of that power.
Or like completely, people could potentially lose all their free will, Orbie.
They could. You guys would have to trust me, being an orb, that I could,
I'm just saying.
And
That
Orbie,
sounds very mind flayery.
Yeah, technically, Orbie, I've never touched you, so I guess because I have another being, I'm two sides of a coin. If that I feel like it's a little violation and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not saying my option's the right option either. I'm poking my 2 cents.
So what is your option?
Well, that's kind
Oh
of.
wait, yeah, no, that's right. You're mind control, that's right.
Yeah.
And Orbie, I'm not saying All Father's option is also the right option. It sounds like we need a third option.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe, possibly 2 planets.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
You said maybe we could go to another world.
It's a possibility. So there's a lot more information, out there. I only know so much. I know every now and then there's a star up there and it like looks at me and it like twinkles and blinks and then it shoots away. I don't know what that is, but I think stars just stay in one spot, right?
I assume.
I mean, usually.
So, I don't know, maybe there's something out there watching us, just like we're watching these guys down below us. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
I mean, that seems kind of vague to try to form a plan off of, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's real 1% right there. No.
But if there's like another place that has no mind flayers, maybe like that's where we should go. Or maybe if there's 2 planets, All Father can have one and you can have the other, and people who want Orbie in their head can have Orbie in their head, and then All Father who just wants, and the Pantheon wants just worshippers, they can have that.
And there's also other islands. Like we can go see what, the next island over thinks.
Wait, there's other islands?
There's a couple other islands, yeah.
Oh, there's Terra Luna. And what other ones?
I just know they're out there. I don't know who runs them or anything. So, you know how there's like fog? If you get to the edge and everything's all foggy and you can't see very far?
Yeah.
We put that fog up there. We didn't want to know what was out there. But, as we were flowing up, other islands were going up. So.
Well.
So the All-Father is not as omnipotent as the name would imply.
As far as the people of Terra Luna need to know, he is. Us. Yeah, not so much.
So, there's other islands, other worlds,
Could be.
other discs, I guess.
Could be.
Like, are there other Orbies? Other All-Fathers?
There could be.
You did mention there was multiple All-Fathers.
I did, yeah.
Is there other 3-faced coins?
I think that's more of like a regional specific thing.
Well, if there's all sorts of other like discs or islands out there, maybe there's other, fighters, chosen ones, and we can all get together or something.
Right. Maybe the Grengers. That's a good name, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I saw that play in Dunkelgrad. They came through. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I like the one that just threw raccoons at people. That guy was my favorite.
Yeah. I like the I like Spring Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The
Anyways,
Incredible Ball.
so yeah, we've talked, strategy. Why don't you guys
Wait.
give me some time to float away so you don't accidentally just grab me and throw me in the well? That'd be terrifying.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Orbie, what about if there's other shapes? Like maybe not an orb, but like a cube that's also like Orbie, and like that, and he's just like cubey.
I'm pretty sure an orb is the perfect and most natural shape, so probably not.
I feel like I know the answer to this, but is it possible to make another orb?
I don't know. You guys are asking a lot of questions.
Oh wait, you do
I mean,
have.
if we make
the
another
God
one,
of
you're the
Time.
one to die.
Yeah, if you have the God of Time, could you go back in time, grab Orbie, have him in a whole other, not you, but you're like a different Orbie, and then you go back in time, you get Orbie, but then you're that Orbie's in a time bubble, and then that Orbie ages and progresses and becomes powerful, like you, but then he gets thrown down and blows up, save world. But he's like 1,000 years older, so he's like super Orbie, but then he gets thrown. What if? You got time on your hands, man.
Yeah, literally time. Yeah.
Yeah, think about it.
That's
In front of his eyes, trying to figure out what Barnaby just.
yeah. I was trying to think of Orbie's defense. In my brain, I went, so is that suicide? Is that murder?
No, technically it's someone outside our known world, and then they're taught
doesn't really exist.
Yeah, they're taught that they're going to be a great hero. I know this is hero stories. Always like this is what you got to do, and then they, we tell them and like, well, goodbye. It's
like the story Finisher's Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, you guys are talking way too smart for this old orb. If you want to talk smarts, you got to go to the library and talk to that old kook. He's got some gears up there that are going.
Well, anyways, I don't want to take up any more time. I've heard we have 5 days in Bellanomisk.
Yeah,
and there's masters and all that jazz.
Yep, there's some people here ready to train you on pretty much whatever you need. So, yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this. We've seen a bunch of flayers and mind flayers and alternate realities and islands. Oh, man. Well, think about that alternate universe, Orbie, and then Barnaby's going to walk off.
Orbie just floats. He floats a little bit higher. He's at like 9.5 feet now. But you can see like the inside of him is just swirling and it stops. And it swirls and stops. He's clearly thinking.
Love it.
Well, processing. With that little out of game, anybody decide what they wanted to do with their 5 days? They're going all to one master, splitting things up. What do they think?
I'll let the other guys. I've talked too much.
Did you decide which one you wanted? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Twa. That's right. Sheva would like to go to Twa, which is the garter of the library. So, for now, let's move you over there. Rimardo, what are you thinking?
Marta's gonna hang out with the Beastmaster.
Okay. Beastmaster it is. And Barnaby, who is not the Kraken.
He's going to seek knowledge and gain some smarts, but also gain like a perk for trench maker,
Okay.
aka the shovel.
Boom. All right. So what we can do here, does anybody particularly would like to go first, second, third, or we can roll for it?
I think I'll go last.
Okay. Shava, Romardo, it's up to you guys.
You go first. You still awake?
Still awake. All right.
Really?
Yep.
Well, let's do that. So let's, Ian, would you mind muting yourself? Because it might be quite a bit of shave up here for the next 10-ish minutes. Shava, you find yourself in front of Tua. Tua has a key around his neck, or her neck, or its neck, or blob neck. It's very hard to tell because it's a weird moving thing. It has the consistency. It has the consistency of jelly right out of the jar, not like 3-day-old jelly. Right out the jar jelly. And it just kind of perks up into a almost cylinderish shape, and it just looks at you and goes, "Hello."
Hi.
Hi. Looking to head in?
Yep. You got the key?
I've got the key. You gotta answer a question first.
Shoot.
What is a star?
Are you talking about like in a solar system?
I sure am. The one that we have 2 of.
Yeah. It's a burning ball of gas.
All right, nice, good answer. And he gets out the key and he stops and he goes, "What moves first, a star or a planet?"
Well, the planets revolve around the stars.
Great
Um,
answer. Great answer.
The stars probably revolve on their axis.
Great answer. Great answer. Hey, last question. And you answer it right, you get yourself a key. So last question here. Do stars just blink a bunch of times and then move around and stop and then get closer and farther away and all that?
Not normally.
Wow. That's actually the most correct answer. Here's a key. Enjoy your time at the library. So with that, Shava, you get to get moved over to a brand new board. It is this one. Dun, 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 dun.
What?
You are not greeted with all those people there, but you are greeted by a giant elephant man. And as you
Hello.
as you walk in, he just looks and goes, "Oh well, hey there. The name's Nexton. Good to meet you.
Hello.
What you got a you got a name there? That's kind of how introducing works. I'm the librarian, like I said.
Why you want to know? Why?
No, I heard we were going to be spending some time together, so pleasantries and stuff.
I'm Sheba, and I am wary of new people.
Oh well, that turns out to be real messy. It doesn't matter. Anyways, this is the library. Great place to be. I got plenty of things to read about. If you need any help, you can just ask. And like this, like weird baby Titan from Attack on Titan person waddles up, and his eyes are just like gray, and like you can see pupil in there moving around, but it's like moving at hyper speed as he's writing in a book. And he goes, "These little fellows will help you out, whatever you need, or you can ask me, but I don't know a lot."
I will ask you. I don't like that.
They're just more readily available, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to reach anything on the high shelves, as he taps his wheelchair kind of on the side. He goes, "I'm not much for walking anymore, so."
So, okay. How do you put the books back up there, though?
Oh, I don't. And that little guy that's like standing next to him. In fact, I'll grab one. Because why not, right? Don't mind that they look like freaks. Also, don't mind that they are the exact same color as the floor. Don't worry about that. He just... The little guy just starts to float up. And he grabs a book that's like hanging from the ceiling. He floats back down. He goes, "Oh, they fly, I guess."
Neat.
But yeah, all of history is here. You know, so if it's not here, it's being written somewhere. With that,
Can I,
you hear the jingling of bells as a man dressed as a jester comes around the corner, and he just stops and stares at you for a very long time.
I want to slap him.
Okay. You run up to him and slap him.
What does he do?
Well, he's just going to take it, so you can just roll damage if you want.
Nice. D4?
Yep, absolutely.
That's a 3.
Whack. You slap him, his entire jaw falls off, and he just like crumbles into like a pile of bones and mush.
Oh, I didn't like that.
And then back around the corner, the same looking gesture appears, and he goes, "Please don't do that again."
This is unsettling.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I've got a lot of powers I don't like to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Little imp person. Like, Jeffrey looks around the room and one comes. He goes, "Clean that up. Maybe either get her more booze or get her water. I don't know."
More booze or less booze? I don't know what's appropriate. She doesn't have the right amount of booze in her.
Jeffrey is now just eyeballing you at a distance away from being slapped now, and goes, "The library is yours. We have written history and time, and if you need something, it's here. Just please don't go in the back room. Our guest enjoys her privacy."
I'm gonna faint to slap him again.
He just is already rewound himself and is coming back around the corner and is now way far away and goes, "Please, do not do that again." He's now like 40 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Nexton just kind of smiles and like his trunk goes up pretty high. And he goes, "Well, it's real character, that guy. Well, like I said, if you need anything, just give us a holler. The imps are better, but we'll help too, I guess." And
Yeah, well, it's your fucking job, isn't it?
Partially, we hire out the imps. They get to escape a terrible reality. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. He's like wheeling away. Sheva, is there anything specific in here that you, the character, are looking for?
Let me ruminate on it.
Okay, we will.
I think, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
ruminate.
Okay, we'll jump over to Romardo then. I will first save the brand new library. Okay.
Library of the freshly slapped Jeffrey.
Freshly, previous Jeffrey. That Jeffrey no longer exists. Don't worry about it. It's Jeffrey.
Oh god.
Oh, that's not Barnaby. Anyways, Romardo, you were heading over to the Beastmaster.
And Romano was just kind of like taking a walk and he saw the animals. He's like, oh my god, look at this. He's adorable.
Blakulak greets you with this disgusting Joker-like smile that literally reaches above his own little tiny pointy ears because he is a goblin. And he just looks at you and goes, hey.
What's going on, man?
No, just watching the animals. Heard you guys brought a chicken.
Yeah, we did. We brought it for Orbie. He says he was trying to train them to, like, fight a tiger or something?
Oh, they're getting pretty good, yeah. Not quite tiger, but pretty good.
What's the biggest thing they've ever defeated?
Oh, I tossed in a goblin cousin once, and they kicked that thing to shit pretty good.
Your chickens, really?
They're great distractions. So,
I almost feel bad for asking, but can we throw our cousin in there? I kind of want to see chickens beat someone up.
yeah, so, I mean, I take it you're hanging out with me for the week.
Yeah, we said we could, like, hang on and learn something. I like the animals.
Okay, well,
He says you have like a weird jackalope thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh, we got a jackalope. I'll tell you what. It's, yeah. So, about the chickens. They're not actually going to go out and, like, fight, you know, they're chickens. But they're great distractions. Have you ever had a chicken peck you in the knees? I guess it would be more like your foot. You're way taller than me.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, well, it's super annoying. And so when I say they took down my goblin cousin, what I did, he cheated me in a tournament of cards, of sorts. And I tossed him in there. And the chickens started attacking him, and I gave him the old one, too.
Oh, I actually like that. That's pretty effective.
Mm-hmm. They're crafty.
They're crap.
Yeah,
They
but
do have an unsettling intellect about them.
oh yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys are smart. You blow a whistle, and they'll line up in line. They'll go really far away. They'll get really, really close. You know, it's all about the whistle.
Oh.
But I got a pair of pack hunters. Those guys are vicious. Man, they'll rip a juggler out of, you know, a chicken.
I remember those things. They were mean.
Yeah, they're pretty bitey. But
They
yeah.
they ate a guard in front of us.
I'm sorry?
They ate one of the Belanomis guards, like right in front of us.
Oh yeah, they'll go for it. They are not
Yeah.
kind. And when they're in a group together, oh man, you best watch out.
Is that why you only have two?
That's why I've only got two. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And yeah, the jackalope. You know, if he's having a good day, you know, he makes me feel better. But if I'm having a bad day, he's pretty tough to train, and he will hurt me. He shoots little zooms right out of that big old horn of his.
What? big old horn. I pictured it like a small. What the hell is a jackalope?
Oh, it's like a bunny rabbit, but with like a spiky unicorn horn coming out the front.
I need to see this thing.
You betcha. It's right over here. And he pulls it out, and he just holds it, and it's a little bit bigger than him, so it's unsettling. And he just pets it. He goes, "Yeah, man, it's tough. Want to see how it works?"
Yeah.
It works. And like you say that, he pulls a knife from his pocket, slashes you in the leg.
Oh my god!
Don't wait a minute. Jackalope. Come on, Jackalope. And a little beam of light shoots out of the jackalope's head and heals you up.
Oh my! Oh, no, we're going to talk about the fact that you just cut me later. But oh my
Yeah.
god! And like, Romardo like kind of gets on his knees and like shuffles forward towards the jackalope and starts just like petting it, going like, "Oh my god, you're going to be best friends with me."
It's just bunny sniffing your face.
He's like scritching it behind the ear and shit.
Oh yeah, thump. Blogruluk is getting kicked repetitively in the shoulders.
He's like, "Oh my god, this is the coolest thing Romardo has ever seen."
It's a jackalope. Not a lot of people see it. Yeah.
It's gonna. Does he have a name?
I've been calling him Jack.
Is your he like looks the jackalope in the eyes. He's like, "Is your name Jack?"
just doing that weird bunny mouth movement thing.
Are jackalopes like intelligent, or is he actually like a bunny?
Well, if I punch him and move his horn in the right way, he hurts people. So I'm guessing there's a pretty baseline intelligence of good, bad. Yeah.
Oh my god!
No. He gets scared and he does the same thing too. So
You don't have to punch him; you just have to.
no. I found out first by punching him. Then I scared him.
Why did you punch him?
I'm a beast master. I have to master these beasts. I need to know everything.
But he's just sitting there.
Let me put it in perspective for you. Okay. If you're trapped in a dungeon, there's no way out, and you decide, I'm gonna throw this jackalope at the bad guy and run away. You need to know what happens when that jackalope gets real mad and now shoots a beam at your face, right? Yeah. Now you don't need to know I told you. Yeah.
I just like scooped up the jackalope protectively from him as he's explaining. He's like got like tucked inside his jacket. He's like, "He's okay. She's safe now. She's safe now."
He goes, "Come on. I'm no Whiskers. I'm no master of graces, you know. Social things aren't my skill."
Okay, I get that, but no more punching the bunny.
Hey man, your bunny is the way I see it. You basically have some training to do with the jackalope. What direction are you looking to train this jackalope? More towards the happy healing side, or you obviously don't have to punch a bunny to make it attack people, but like you can be like, bad guy, jackalope, that's a bad guy, you know.
I think more like sit, stay, fetch, come here, put my arm back on.
Okay. Okay.
Stop my evil clone.
Yeah. Stop that evil clone.
There you go. All right.
Actually, you just jogged my memory. At some point while they're training with the jackalope, can Romardo call Hermes?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Actually, hang on, let me go here. If I remember right, okay, never mind. Sorry, my amount of gold was wrong. Right. And here, Mark's going to give Hermes 5 gold
Okay.
and a letter that he wrote to oh god, I'm drawing a blank on names here. To Mr. I don't know. And the letter is just like, "Hello, Mr. I don't know. How are you? It's been a while. Mr. Mardo, quick question about the way you make your clones. Is there any problem with like continuing to do it? Is there some kind of negative cumulative effect? Asking for a friend. Would appreciate the response. Thank you very much."
Hermes takes the letter and he just kind of looks at it and then he like stares into it and he goes, "Clone problems. Nice. Cool.
What the letters? That's fucking creepy. Armies go back.
No, I make sure they get, place to place. I got to read them for my own safety,
What?
What if I'm delivering something that says kill Hermes, right? So
Has that ever happened?
I never delivered it.
Holy shit, sometimes have you intercepted letters that said kill Hermes?
Anyways, I'm also going to tell you, he's going to reply with his name. So just thought I'd let you, he's got that name for a reason. Just so you're aware.
God damn it.
I know. I'm sorry. I got to do my job real quick. I'll be back. Poof. He
Okay.
disappears.
Just kind of like looks down at the jackalope, tucking his jacket. He's like, "It was worth a try,
He comes back. He goes, got a good one. Got a good one for you. There you go. There you go.
He opens the letter.
I don't know.
God damn it. God damn it.
He goes, yeah, not a big fan of words, but man, is he a tipper. And he's like counting like 25 gold pieces.
Son of a bitch.
Anyways, have fun with that weird rabbit thing or whatever.
Hermes messy
Dude, do not-
mail is a serious offense. That could have snapped the Kraken out.
It's a federal offense.
Yeah.
I'm like scratching the bunny. He's like, "You're not weird. You're magnificent."
The bunny has developed like a very specific like thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. And even with it only being a day or two, you already know that means he's very pleased.
I told you we're going to be friends.
Let's jump over to Barnaby. Barnaby, you are going to the Jack of all trades, Hilvan. What's that interaction look like?
Well, salutations. I'm Barnaby Boulder. How you doing?
Good. It's Hilvan. As she kind of picks up the dice she was playing, tucks them back in her pocket. Goes, "How can I help?"
Well, I'm looking to gain some intelligence to try to figure out, mysteries of the world. I got this really cool watch, and I would like to make it work. So I just want to get a little smarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. So you're looking to do like some book smarts, street smarts. What are you thinking?
Book smarts, and the scouts handle the street smarts. That's a joke.
I get, because the button on I see it where it's written. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. And also, I do have a friend. He's not around right now, but he's here. I think, if you could point me in a direction, maybe to get a perk on his weapon too. Since I guess you're the jack of all trades, you can probably help me with that.
I can definitely help you with the getting smart here real quick. I got real smart because of this amulet, and she holds it up, and it's like super shiny and just a crystal that goes straight down. Then she tucks it back in her shirt, and she goes, "If I take this off, I'm kind of dumb again. Not dumb, I'm mediocre, but while I have it on, I can definitely help people get smarter pretty quick. But I think you're looking to go across the street for your buddy that seems to not be here yet. Those guys are Those guys are the combat people behind you.
Oh, well, thank you. Well,
You
let's
bet.
get smart first.
All
And
right.
then, I think we got a weird transmutation with the shovel and his sword, so I think, but we'll figure something out.
You bet.
He's awfully depressed right now.
Oh, that's not good. You know what would cheer him up? Brownies.
I don't know if he's ever had a brownie.
Oh, that means we're making 2 batches because he's going to eat the whole first batch.
Most likely.
And she starts cooking, and she is just going on about theory on theory. She tests you on like multiple different languages.
Oh.
She's firing on all cylinders. Anything specific you want to ask her? You will get your stat increase. I just want to see if there's anything specific.
Alternate realities and advanced robotics.
Alternate realities. I'm not quite sure I've cracked the code there.
All right.
Library's got a lot of books. I don't really go in there. Libraries, for people trying to get smart, not the ones who are already smart.
Well, I'm just going to say, in the Scouts, the library is your best friend.
Look at that.
You just need to take the time to learn and read.
You bet. Or find a crystal.
That's
I'm not,
true.
I don't like taking the shortcuts. The crystal does come with horrible, horrible side effects. But I'm not going to worry about those until I'm 57.
That's all right. Those performance enhancements. They'll get you someday.
Someday, yeah.
If you do a lot of good with them, I guess it evens out.
Yeah. But advanced robotics, yeah, I dabble. And she looks down at the chicken that's next to her. She goes, give it a kick.
Oh, I'm totally against animal cruelty.
No, it's not even an animal.
The Barnaby will gingerly push the chicken.
Your boot to animal goes tink, and the chicken, its head goes and like immediately is looking at you.
Oh, well, I'll be dipped. That's a robot chicken.
I'll be dipped. That's a robot chicken. It says right back at you.
What? Well, I need to learn because I got myself a robot. Well, the group has a robot. He's really a good person, but he's been beat up and he may not come back. But I sure will try.
So you got a broken robot, is what you're throwing. I like a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you bring your friend over and we got a couple days. Let's give it a shot. All right.
Tiffany! And he whistles real loud.
Tiffany is just eating some grass.
Oh, she hasn't learned any commands. I'll be right back.
Okay. You just yelling for Tiffany out the whole way over there?
Yep. He goes, well, we got a lot to learn, girl. I got some sunflower seeds. You embarrassed me, Tiffany. And he's just like...
The entire way over there until your shadow gets in her line of sight, she does not move. Just keeps eating grass.
Well, thanks, Tiffany. You embarrassed me in front of a very intelligent individual that hopefully can help me get Shelly back up and running. Come on, girl. And he's just like feeding her sunflowers and walking her.
When your shadow gets there, she goes into a full panic for about 4 seconds and then realizes who you are.
Oh, yeah. Tiffany, it's a Barnaby. Yeah, sunflower.
Yes, now she follows you.
All right.
Yep. Here comes Tiffany. Do. All right. Hilvan kind of looks, goes, oh, this poor guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't want him to be the killer robot. I want him to be the doctor robot.
Oh, there's different. I thought that was just an assassin drone.
Oh, well, there's quite an interesting story. If you notice his head wound, that head wound causes, and then like he's just gonna be like, well, here's his blueprints. And you can see the letter from the doctor, Dr. Shelley.
Okay. Her goggles get pulled down and flip, 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 flip. We're losing Shava.
Nope.
That's okay. We can always. It was very kind of you.
I would go back to Shava because mine can be in the background.
Okay. Let's jump over. You're still good to finish up where you're at over there then?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. Let's jump over to the library. Shava, what does Shava have for us?
So I was just kind of hoping to like. I want to ask about what people have checked out in the past.
Oh, wow. I didn't think that was an option until just now. Okay. Who would you like to ask? You can ask Jeffrey, Nexton, or an imp who is like secretly following you the whole time, kind of waiting for orders.
I'll ask Nexton.
Okay. As he kind of turns his wheelchair around, he goes, "Oh, yeah, you betcha. Yeah, he's I guess it's a she. She grabbed a few books before she started in her quarters over there. It's our guest. We're leaving her. We're leaving her be.
Mm-hmm.
She says she's some queen of ravens or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, that's concerning. We'll address that later. So the what did she take? What did she take?
Oh, she took her own book, the book of her life. She wanted to see how it ends. She said something about her master. She found a book for her master, and about 20 different books of ravens. Seemed weird to me.
Cool. Yeah. Does everyone have a book of their life here?
Yep. Yeah. The imps are writing it, as we speak.
Can I see mine?
Yeah, you bet. As an imp runs aggressively towards you guys and then puts his heels in the ground and stops, and he can't stop writing because your life is currently happening, but he lifts it at an angle to where you can see it as he's writing, and it is writing what is currently happening.
You might need to paste the couple pages in later because I want to take a look back about 3 days ago.
The imp's eyes finally stop being gray, and you see his real pupils for a second. He looks at you and sighs, and then his eyes go gray, and he's aggressively writing down 3 days ago. 3 days ago, you were teleported to Belonomisk, and I mean, you basically kicked in the door. You went to go yell at some Belonomisk guards, and they immediately saluted you, and you pulled Wild's corpse out of a big pile of corpses, and everyone cheered for you.
Yay!
And then you were back in the exact spot you were just in. You did get a tattoo. Some random bald guy with a tattoo came and gave you a tattoo.
I don't assume he's relevant at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's a random bald guy with a tattoo. I made him up on the spot, but he could be relevant down the road. I'm not going to lie to you.
Is he relevant? Maybe. Everyone, write it down.
Write it down.
Yeah, so, I basically just want to, figure out what happened while we were blacked out.
Yeah.
By reading those books.
So, if you read everybody's book, you basically, what happens to everybody is kind of what was said to happen, but it was definitely the whalers just came up to the Kraken as he stood in that exact spot that he stood in for 3 days straight. They all saluted him. the Kraken basically signed some letters, and then those guys left. And yeah, some bald guy ran up to the Kraken and tattooed him. Romardo, who had the coolest story of all, went into some underground mobster area, and he busted out his what he always thinks is an underpowered crossbow, put one directly through the mob boss's face, and took over the mob.
Cool.
And then he got a tattoo from some bald guy and stood in the same spot.
Neat.
Yep.
Okay. Can I try and investigate and see if there's anything worthwhile in the library while I'm here?
Yeah, you got 5 days. I'll probably count all that as 1 day because you kind of asked it all in a group, so you can have 4 more things you can ask. You can take as much if you want to think about that over the week. That's totally fine. If you got something in mind, you can shoot it though.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll think about it during the week, but I'm probably gonna pass that now.
All
Had a
right.
big day.
Sounds
I
good
did
to me.
7 tattoos. I'm tired.
I'm tired. We all do.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It's 10 o'clock here too, so.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
Time
leave it
travel.
till 10 o'clock is late.
it's super
Yeah.
late.
It's so late. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Boy. Hoofda. The library is a lot. Barnaby, we can finish off with where you were at though.
We can have Romardo go on and do his thing if you want.
Absolutely.
Since it is 10 o'clock for the Canadians. I'm all
Absolutely.
about. I don't want to take over.
Romardo, what's training day 3 and 4 look like with Jackalope?
I think it's already proven that it will heal you without much prompting.
Yep.
So Romardo's working on just getting it to do commands for him. Go there, come back here. Pick that thing up, bring it here, that kind of thing.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence and roll me a charm.
What is Romardo's charm?
That's the question. I need to pull this up.
Ooh. For the intelligence, that's an 8.
Okay.
1d8. And that's a 5 for charm.
Okay.
You know, can I use a luck point to make it a 6?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
So yeah, you with your intelligence, you're actually able to base a small language of clicks and rabbity mouth sounds for I need that, push that, move there, hide. So basic commands. Your jackalope knows. As long as they come from you, he knows them.
Yes. I like this.
Your charm, you notice it just kind of every now and then, even if you're not hurt, will walk up to you and heal you. It just it rubs on your leg and then you feel pretty good.
That's okay. She can do that.
Okay. So I will say you're leaning more towards the Healy side. It's kind of up in the air, but that charm maybe pushed it one way. So day 5, day 5, Blogger Luck kind of walks up to you and goes, "Well, did you decide what you want out of this creature yet?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I really need an attack dog.
Yeah.
Plus, it seems like the healing thing is natural to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, legend does say that's kind of what they were made for, but who trusts those things out on the paper with the ink? You know.
You mean like there's historical records of this creature?
Oh, yeah, I mean, whatever that stuff is, yeah.
Damn it! I need to go. I need to read a book about this thing.
Oh, you know, they're out there some, maybe. You know, I don't. I just, you know, I know about them today. History is over, you know.
Isn't there a library here?
Huh?
Isn't there a library here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait, you know how to read?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. Wow, you guys are tricky guys.
Tricky. I mean, I don't know if that's so much tricky.
I don't know how to read.
They would teach you how to at the library, man.
I don't trust people who like books.
What? You should trust me?
You like books?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I just moved you from one list to another list.
And like Romardo like pulls out the book of illusion magic that he found. He's like, books are cool. They can teach you shit.
Yeah, he looks at that book. He goes, "Well, what kind of things that book teach you? Let me see."
I haven't even actually read this one yet.
So nothing.
I mean, yet you have to read it first, man.
I was gonna get you to open it. I was gonna spit in it. I thought that'd be funny, but you didn't open it. So now I have a loogie, and he spits it on the
Tuck
ground.
book away. He's like, damn it, man.
Yeah, don't like books. Now I know you're a book guy, so now I've got opinions about you.
Hey, geez, fine. Me and the rabbit are gonna go read the book.
Okay, I'm a goblin. What kind of manners did you expect out of me?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I have not actually met a goblin before.
No, he'll turn around and he'll pull up his little butt flap and be like, "Nah, see."
Okay, now I get it. And then, like, to the jackalope, he whispers, he's like, I'm gonna take you away.
Jackalope is just nudging you. I was gonna say your final day. What did you want to work on? But I assume not violence.
Well, the final day he'll spend it just like doing kind of the same thing with the jackalope. And could I read the book of illusion magic while he does that, or is that like a separate thing?
That would take an intelligence, just to see kind of first off if you understand what's happening in it. But yeah, absolutely, you could do both.
Come on, intelligence. Let's go, intelligence. 7.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of flip through the first like 5 pages are a struggle. You're like, what does any of this mean? And you're not putting 2 and 2 together. Half the time, it almost seems like it's a totally different thing it talks about in the next sentence. You're a kid who knows English trying to read German. And you go, that almost looks like the right... I don't get it. And then it kind of starts to look like, Spanish. And then it kind of starts to look like English. And yeah, by the time you're on like page 10, you're like, oh no, that's referring to that other thing in like chapter 1. Okay, I get it. And I mean, yeah, you basically learn some very, very basic illusionary magic. If you would like to, cast an illusion 50 feet away, yeah, you can do that. If you want to make someone's voice sound different, yeah, you can do that. If you want to disguise yourself and others, yeah, you can do that.
Sweet.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. So, yeah, in your spell book, you can just say, don't get it confused with the spell minor illusions, but you can put, minor illusions.
Illusory magic, I will call it.
Yes. You can also
Do
put
not
down.
sue us.
You can also put down bond with Jackalope. And once a day, if you go down, your Jackalope will heal you automatically, no matter if he runs out of healing or not.
His name is Miguelo.
Megallo?
I just typed out bond with Miguelo.
Ha! I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, that is your 5 days at Orbeez. Anything else you want to do before we jump back over to Barnaby?
Fashion some kind of riding sling or riding backpack that I can just like tuck the jackalope on Romardo's
Oh
back or
my
under his
God.
arm.
Yes, please describe it for me.
It's like it's kind of like a slightly modified backpack.
Okay.
It's like this is like really kind of like snug little upright tube that he can just kind of like stuff it in. It's just its head will be sticking up over his shoulder.
Okay. Okay. Also, somewhere on your page, wherever you want to, your Jackalope has 4 health points, 1 armor point, and per day can cast 3d4 of healing.
Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that. All right, he has 1 armor. How dare you give him armor and health as if you're suggesting you would harm Miguel?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or
You
health
picked a
and-
pet. You will
how
walk
many-
him. You will feed him. No, just kidding. 4
How many
health points.
heals, yeah?
Heals 3d4. You can use it all at once. You can spread it out 1 and 2, 1, 1, 1. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. I've got Miguel's note.
Okay.
Miguel. Ding-a-ding.
Miguel. Yep. There you go. Last chance. Anything you want to do before we jump over to Barnaby?
No, I think that's good. I got new magic. I got a magic rabbit.
You also have a permanent cuddle buddy, because that jackalope doesn't leave your side.
Mm-hmm. Romar's been through a lot. It's his emotional support net.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. Barnaby, you and Hilvon have been looking and studying over Shelley.
Yes.
She seems interested in taking out the axe.
And I inform that's what the axe is what does with the circuits and the healing. If the axe is out, he's going to kill.
She just gives you a look. She goes, this guy, this poor creature, there's nothing left in him. If we want this guy to wake up, we have to provide, the juice. He's got no power. Taking the axe out right now is just taking an axe out.
All right.
And she grabs the axe. Are you still good with it?
Can we put the axe back? Because I just don't want, he has no power. He has no juice, like all that jazz. So he's not going to get up and shoot everything, right?
I can't see any way of him doing that.
All right. Well, should we tie a rope around him or something?
We can be cautious.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Secure the patient.
Okay. You guys wrap Shelley to a table of some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
She grabs the axe and goes, "Are you ready?"
Let's do it.
Whoosh, axe comes out.
He kind of ducks.
There's a moment of silence, and then you just hear this, "Abu!" And Hilvon is staring at you. She goes, "Ah!" Just trying to get you. No, like I said,
Got a little bit.
this guy's got nothing in him. I want to see what this wound did. Why it made it, act different.
Yeah. I just know from the letter that, and then Shelley would always say that he likes being a healer more.
You tell me this guy has like emotions and like thoughts on his own.
Yeah. He also said he's always recording. So.
Huh.
But yeah, there was some issues with cats, but we looked past that one. But he generally wanted to heal people, and he liked healing better. That probably could have been from. He did say he loved our chaotic friend Sheva, our not so evil, Ramardo, and he loved me, but he did not love the Kraken. But that's the whole issue about opening up your feelings and everything.
So he was even capable of at least assuming he could love. Interesting.
Yeah, he's from the letter from, I believe, Dr. Shelley, like he was one of a kind of a robot.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're going to get much of this moving guy back. But I bet I can rip out, where all his identities and thoughts are coming from and put it in something else.
You know what? That sounds great. Maybe we, I'm sure on our travels, we may run across another robot. And maybe we can...
She is already cutting into Shelley. The second you said that, she turned and she's... and just going after it. She's like, what? What?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said go for it. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Just be careful. He's part of the team.
Okay. Yeah. Like she has the blowtorch out and like going. I'll be super careful. And she pulls back down her goggles.
Aren't I supposed to be helping? I'm trying to learn advanced robotics.
Yeah. Well, she will talk you through what she's doing.
Okay.
She's not gonna just leave you in the dust. She does explain each different limb of Shelley has its own individual storage unit for data and communication back and forth. So she starts with just chopping one of the legs off at the knee, and then she starts ripping off the foot, and she pulls out a small little drive. And she goes, "Here's one." Goes to the other side.
I sure hope Romardo's not seeing this.
I'm gonna spit something for the bunny.
Just pet. And yeah, I mean, she'll kind of go through, and she goes, "Yeah, each one of these pieces, the reason he's able to make precise movements and whatnot is because they're consistently talking back and forth. They never stop. That's probably actually how he started recording. He probably integrated a recording system into all of that. So
wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, these guys back in the First War were top-notch soldiers.
Well, he was a top-notch field medic.
Huh. Most of them earned their freedom. This guy still's got seals that are dated back to just a few months ago, but interesting. Anyways, let's cut off an arm.
All right.
Yeah, you get all the limbs down. She gets to the head. She goes, "If this was your friend, I'd maybe look away just for a second, because this one is kind of weird."
Oh, it's all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I gotta learn. I gotta know everything.
She grinds into the neck, and she goes, "Okay, make sure your mouth is closed." And oil just sprays out of the side of him. And then she just kind of rips it around, twists it a little bit, and pulls out a core. She goes, This is the big guy. This is what you want."
Yep.
So this is you said Shelley, right?
Yep. It's Shelley.
Yes, that's Shelley right there.
All right. So what are we gonna put him in?
Oh, I've got a chicken.
Oh. I don't know if I can fit all this in a chicken.
Oh, I can get it to fit in a chicken.
All right. Is it gonna be able to talk like Shelley?
Oh yeah.
All right.
mean, yeah.
is there any more instructions? So like keeping him powered, or does he need more of a power source?
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys don't just have batteries, do you?
No, but I'll take some, whatever they are.
Yeah, you want to go the battery route?
Oh well, like I think he used the sun to power himself.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So just in any of those things that are on Shelly right now, we can integrate into the chicken.
oh, sure. And she gets out like a chisel and a hammer. She goes, "Let's get those out!" And whack, 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 whack. She just starts ripping them. She's tossing them to you at this point.
Yep,
And she goes, "You got to find the port. It's on there. It's not that. You can figure it out. It matches. It matches."
Yeah.
She's just slide you over a box of ports. And she goes, "Just dig in there."
All right.
And you guys are making a lot of sound. There's a lot of noise coming from this area. But yeah.
I'm like, oh god, it's Roberto. He's gonna be inconsolable right now.
This chicken just kind of walks up to you guys and goes, ah, ah, ah. Just mimicking all the sounds that it's heard recently.
Well, I'm gonna if I see a chicken that I can work on, I would like to take the solar power deals and craft them onto the wings of the chicken.
Hilvon just kind of goes, just give it kind of a stop command. There's no real words. You just got to be firm.
All right. Then Barnaby will like be firm and like hold his hat like a flat hand, and then like grab its beak and be like stop.
Chicken like looks at you and just goes and like powers off.
Yeah.
All of its feathers like feather out like a fake Christmas tree. They all branch out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can see some ports and some lines being run and whatnot. So
yeah, nice. And he'll start to go turn this chicken into a machine from Horizon.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys spend 5 days putting Shelly in a chicken.
Shelly lives.
And then Barnaby's like, "Oh, I forgot about my friend."
Yeah. So she does. Here's what I'll do. This chicken had to get upscaled a little bit, so you guys have a decent sized chicken. Do you want it to be chicken Shelly or Shelly chicken?
Chicken Shelly.
Okay, it has been done.
And then well, I guess like it's a possibility. Maybe we can learn how to teach our. Can I add things to it on the road?
She kind of looks at you and goes, "I would really like an expert is probably you learned enough. That's fine."
Yeah, because he could heal with like guns. Maybe I can attach his guns to the chicken, right, Shelly?
Her eyes just go super wide. The chicken glances up at you and goes, "Right, Shelly?"
Oh, wait. Why is he not? Where's Shelly?
Oh, I mean, he's in there somewhere. There's going to be like a programming phase.
Okay. Well, I'll just let Shelly, do his advanced stuff, hopefully.
Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she shows you where his ports are. She shows you like where, just like on Shelly, he has like an on, off, and reset switch. She shows you all of that, and then she points you across the way to the Masters of Combat.
And then he goes, guys, I need. I think my friend would really like this ability to where he can, teleport or rift other places and give justice to other bad guys nearby.
Paul the lizard-like guy just looks at you and goes, "Oh man, all right, Izzy, you're up." And this weird broken nothing but skeleton and like wisp floating around him in like full armor walks up and goes, "Hi, Izzy. I'm pretty good with that stuff."
Sounds good. I'm pretty sure this shovel is his giant sword as well. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you guys only had 5 days.
Yeah.
I can infuse the weapon, but yeah, you're gonna have to train on your own, I think.
I think he'll enjoy that.
All right. Let me see it.
Yeah, here you go. I guess maybe you want him to come out and you can see the weapon.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Let's see it. Yeah, man.
All right, hit me.
Okay. And you see like all of his bones that are just kind of like dangling in the way all form into like a super long reach. And he pulls it way back, and he's just been ready to hit someone. Just clocks you.
And then ocean water.
Yep.
And the Kraken appears.
How does the Kraken take to a 3.5-foot large chicken and being punched in the face?
He's like, I didn't want to come out.
Hey, I heard we're getting your weapon cooler. What you got?
Here you go. It's Trench Maker. It's pretty powerful. It's justice.
He said you would like to teleport, small distances when you hit people.
Oh, that would be cool. Dispense justice faster.
Yeah. I can't train you because your timing's up here, but
Don't worry, I'm the master of everything.
Okay, this chicken goes, "Master of everything."
Oh, what's this chicken do?
I don't know, man. The other guy came with the chicken, so.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he eats your trench maker. Literally eats it. Pulls it back out of his stomach.
Oh.
He goes, "All right, there you go, man."
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Is there any food around?
Oh, there's food like everywhere.
All right, the Kraken's just gonna go eat his sorrows.
All right. The chicken follows you, and if you cry, it mimics your cry. Just so you know.
All right, that's good. So it's just a lot of sobbing and justice.
Yeah. Bada bing, bada boo. Is there anything else you guys would like to do here in Orbie's place before day 5 and wrap up next week?
I just want next week to come so Shava can learn more about the library.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing cool going on at that library.
I want to read about the Karen feeding of a jackalope.
Yep.
I'm gonna just roll dice and see how many like sandwiches or other things the Kraken eats.
You betcha.
This is for eating.
He's pretty hurt.
Oh yeah. The good news is you guys actually get to level up as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So you guys can do that, now later. Everyone can roll 2d4 and your health actually gets better too.
goodness.
Orbie made the food do that for you.
Oh, nice. 2d4.
He wasn't going to tell you, but I have to tell you outside of game. So
Nice.
Nice.
Your armor unfortunately stays the same.
Oh, nice. 4 points.
Nice. There you go.
That's pretty good.
Does Barnaby's increase at all?
The same rate. Yes.
Nice. So, Barnaby's stronger now.
And is it still the same thing where it's like you can do an ability, a stat, or an ability and a bag random?
Absolutely. It's a normal level up with a super upgrade as well. just on the side.
Barnaby has 10 hit points.
What?
Does Barnaby level up at all?
Barnaby most definitely can level up, so you can add some stats to Barnaby. You can do a stat. You can do an ability, which we will still have to work out.
Yep.
Because Barnaby doesn't have a lot of natural abilities.
No, he does not.
Mm-hmm.
All scout abilities. So do both of them or just one?
I didn't really think about how that would work out.
Yeah.
I'll let you split it up however you want.
Okay. All right. I'll think about that.
But this also is your chance to go above 2 on your stats.
Nope.
If you want to get to 3, if you are capable of getting to 3, you can.
I know Barnaby. So how many do I just gain 1 for the 5 days?
Yes.
All
Yep.
right.
You gain 1 intelligence.
1 intelligence for 3. And then let's see. I have to think about how am I going to work this out with good old Kraken and Barnaby. That's my homework for the weekend. Figure out Barnaby's abilities and splitting up the stats. Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to show this. I know I want to take a bag of random just because I love a bag of random. I was trying to decide to do it with my other point.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Canada late time. If you want to take the week to think about it, that's totally fine. If you're pretty close to narrowing it down and you want to just do it, you can. It's 100% up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll think about it.
Awesome. Well, without further ado, this has been date night. Not a lot of combat. Some lore all over the place, which is everyone's favorite. And chickens.
And we brought Shelly back.
You brought Shelly back.
It's just me looks up at you. Why have you done this to me?
Shelly may be happy.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. It's a good thing Romardo didn't pick the chickens, because Shelly could have got lost within the chickens.
Well, he now looks really different. He has like solar panels on for wings.
Yep. They're little tiny probes, but they are solar panels basically. Yeah. But what I meant was he maybe would have programmed himself with the chickens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, can't have that. He's a special.
I mean, you spent the 5 days doing the advanced robotics. When she meant programming, she's this chicken, the Shelly chicken, Chicken Shelly, is like learning from you guys.
Oh.
So if you guys beat a man bloody in an alley, Shelly Chicken's gonna tilt its head and go punch. If you know.
Doesn't he? Does it? But he has Shelly recordings, right?
He does. Yeah.
So I will be instructing Shelly Chicken to look at databanks.
Oh my god, but I think Shelly did a lot of horrific things. That might not be good.
He very much did.
Yeah, Barnaby maybe like
anything to do with cats.
Yeah. It'll be like look up healing databanks, Shelly Chicken. Or Chicken
Nothing
Shelly.
about bats.
None of the cats.
None of the cats. Anyways, this has been date night. There is a lot going on, and we did so little, but that's okay. I've been DM Man. That's who I am. Sleeping alongside us is Shefa playing Sheva. awake alongside of us was Ian playing Romardo.
I was like, we did not do nothing. I got a jackalope. I am happy.
You got a
Got
jackalope.
jelly.
And not to be overlooked, we have Nate who played the Kraken and Barnaby Boulder and the Kraken.
Yeah, definitely getting got Shelly back.
Got
Said
Shelly
it was-
back.
It said it was impossible. Nothing's impossible for the scouts.
Nothing's impossible for the Scouts. I hope you guys had fun, and if not, think about this. Shelly lived a very long life as a mercenary. Goodbye. See you next week.